How's it going, everyone? It's Artifact. Today I've got a pretty classic Neurofunk Beefy chugging bass that I've made in Vital. I'm going to just walk you through the patch, show you a couple of little extra tips that you can use to improve the intricacies of your sound design. So let's have a little listen to the bass. So it's this kind of classic chugging bass with this LFO here, and we can actually move this around now and create some different patterns because everything is just mapped to this one LFO. So you could potentially use this LFO to make sort of different versions of the bass line throughout a song. But if I just go into a few synthesis tips for you guys. So basically what we've actually got is 3 sine waves. We have our first sine wave, and then we have second sine wave here, which is going to be having some effects, stereo effects in the advanced section, which is going to be one of the most important parts to this sound. And this is actually FMing into oscillator 1. And the third oscillator here is just providing some extra harmonics because it's pitched up 1 octave. So that's very, very interesting. Let's go to the advanced tab here because I've set the unison up to 3 on this one. And if we go over to the advanced, I've actually chosen this mode, this stack mode, which is center drop 12. So without it, actually sounds alright. Tutorial over. No. By dropping it down, we get these like dirty undertones. Undertones, yeah, that's a good word. And what we're actually mapping this LFO to, a lot of the movement is in these sections here. So I've talked about this advanced section before, but this stereo unison, kind of like how, I guess, how wide the kind of sound is. And by modulating the sort of width of it, we can get more life into the wub, because lively wubs are essential for modern day life. So it sort of starts off with less width, and if we sort of fine tune it, we can get that kind of blend between the stereo and mono in the modulation movement of the wub, and that's going to just really make life better for everyone. Same with this table spread. So this is kind of, I think it's sort of affecting this vocode thing here. So it's just wavetable stuff. Do you know what I mean? But these little parts here, getting a little bit of modulation on these guys here and moving them around a little bit can create a massive difference, like uncanny. And then I actually took off this spectral time skew, and I'm thinking, does it sound better? But let's check. Ah, you know what? Sounds quite nice and beefy without it. Oh yeah, we're leaving that on. We're saving this preset as the number 3, Beef Chug 3. This one's going on the Patreon. Join it, boys. Join the Patreon. Come on. You know you love it. What we've got now is a nice low-end wub going on. And, you know, if I just tell you what I've done in the effects, a bit of chorusing on this freeze mode with these 4 voices, and we just track that to the mix. So can you blend that in a little bit as well, so we get a bit of extra larger-than-life chorusing modulated in on the mix. The real wub is coming from this filter, you know, the low pass filter. Without it, we've got a lot of harsh, higher frequencies. Harshness, we don't want that, do we? What I've done here, little trick as well, I haven't turned the mix on 100, I've turned it to like, oh, yeah, I have. No, it's supposed to be on 99. We get a little bit of that noise creeping through. Kind of some kind of noisy white noise stranger in the dark. Muy interesante. Smash it through distortion, just don't be afraid. Well, do be afraid if you do too much, because no one likes that. Oh, that's pretty nice. Bit more. Oh yeah. Bit of reverb is kind of like coming in at the end. Oh, it's just got better as I started recording this tutorial. Oh, I've got to save it again now. This is going to be version 4. Right, this one's going to be uploaded to the Patreon. Yes, link for that is down below, of course. Oh, it's beef. It's beef now. It's all within Vital as well. So what I'll go on to do, once we got this sound, post-process it, add some more top-end layers here and there. Bit of convolution reverb, something like that. Keep things a little bit more interesting. One more tip before I go. The EQ here. I've gone onto these band modes and I've just modulated the gain on the LFO. So we get this kind of popping up of the frequencies. Gives it a bit of extra life. Similar thing on this high shelf. Alright, that's the finished version. That's the finished one. Beef Chug 5. Oh, it just got better as I started recording the video. That's even good. That's even good. Even good. Alright, even good. Have a lovely, lovely day now, won't you? Bye.